You're in a tough position at the moment. Do you have to use that to try and inspire the group to perform at your best? And whatever happens, is it from now on about finishing the tournament on a high?
I think we're still in with a possible chance of qualifying for the semi-finals, but we've just got to take it game by game. This encounter against New Zealand is very, very important. We all know what's at stake, and we've just got to come and bring our A game. It's as simple as that.
Have you had to get tough with the players?
No, I just don't think it's a situation where you've had to be tough. We've had a few frank discussions within the dressing room as to find ways in which we can improve, and I think all teams would get themselves in that situation at some point. But yeah, we've had some pretty good discussions over the last couple of days, and tomorrow's just the day to deliver.
Jason, how does Old Trafford suit your side from what you've seen so far in the tournament?
It's a situation where we've just got to play smarter cricket. We've just got to seize the crucial moments in each game. I don't think we've done that well enough here in this tournament so far, and I don't think the ground pretty much would hamper us thinking it through a little bit better. We've just got to be a little bit clear as to our plans. Make sure that we're making adjustments on any given day if our plan A doesn't doesn't work.
You guys have chosen not to have a training session today, and there was some talk that you guys were out clay target shooting. Is that right?
We had a team event, we wanted to get the guys together, just have a team event, a team bonding session, and I think it went really well.
And there's also some commentary floating around that your team has just given up, checked out of this tournament. What's your response to that commentary?
I think the only thing we can do is come and play a solid game of cricket tomorrow against New Zealand. I think there's been enough talk going around for quite some time. We've just got to play cricket now. I think we've done enough talking as a group. It's just a matter for us to deliver.
Jason, how much does making 421 in the warm-up against New Zealand, how much does that inspire the team? The fact you won that game, do you read much into that?
Yeah, it just shows that what we can produce. Just a situation where, we've just got to, pull on those resources, remember the things that we did in that game. And it just shows that when we are at our best, what we can produce. I just think the guys just need to be clear, need to be calm, and just execute their plans.
Jason, I'm sorry if it has been asked before. Is everybody fit and ready for tomorrow, or are there any injury concerns?
Yeah, we've still got a few niggles within the group. We're just trying our best to manage the niggles as best we possibly can. I think one guy who probably may be definitely out tomorrow is Russell. I don't think he's fit enough to go tomorrow, but everybody else should be good to go.
Could you tell us about the other niggles, if there are any serious ones? No.
Not serious. It's a situation where we're trying to manage them as best as we possibly can. I think it's normal for every cricket team to have lots of niggles going around, but we've got quite a few, and we're just trying to manage them as best as we possibly can.
In the last game, Russell hobbled around on the field for a while. What was the thinking? Because he didn't come on the ball even after that. So could he have been taken off while you were fielding in the last game against Bangladesh?
No, he was supposed to be on the field. We started the game with 11 people. Yeah, he was supposed to be on the field, and then he finished the game.
Jason, you had some preparation in English condition playing for Northampton at the start of the season. Do you feel as the squad they were perfectly acclimatised to English conditions, or could they have had more preparation before the World Cup started?
I don't think the preparation is any fault to what we've done. We've had solid weeks of preparation. Guys were playing cricket. We had a tour of Ireland. Those who didn't go to Ireland, were still playing cricket in the IPL. It just shows that New Zealand, for example, they let the players play up to the very end of the IPL as well, and they came over here. But yet they're still playing some pretty good cricket. So I don't fault the preparation. I think everybody was ready enough to play the cricket.
Yes, Skip. Is Russell any worse off than he was a couple of days ago, or just precautionary?
I think his situation is that he's got a chronic injury. Some days are better than some. Probably just hasn't pulled up as how he would like, for this game. And I don't think it's a situation where he's going to go through the game tomorrow.
Jason, hi. In the last game, the 5-pace theory didn't really work too much in your favour. So yesterday we saw Ashley having a go. So is that an indication? Probably you're going to change that combination. Probably bring in a spinner.
We'll see. Traditionally here it spins a bit. It's something that we've got in back of our minds as well. It could be a possibility that Ashley comes back into the side. But as a group we'll get together and we'll try to decide what's the best combination suited for tomorrow's game.
What would you say are the vulnerabilities of the New Zealand side?
Look, I don't want to talk about New Zealand, to be fair. I think we've got enough on our plate. We've just got to manage our own domain. I think once we play solid cricket, we can definitely beat New Zealand. We've shown that we can beat New Zealand as early or as recent as the warm-up game. We've just got to focus on what we need to do. We need to be a lot better in all three departments. And having said that, as I said, we've had quite a few frank discussions with everyone, and it's just time to deliver.
You don't want to talk about New Zealand, but given the form that they're in and the position that you're in, how tough a challenge do you expect it to be?
All I say is not impossible. We've beaten them before. We can beat them again.
Was there any reason why Darren Bravo batted solo in the last game? Was that just a choice or tactics?
Just a tactic, to be fair. We've been going really well with Puran. Puran has been going really well. Shea has obviously been one of our most informed players. And Shimra Hetmar is just one of those players that, he can definitely be a match winner. And these are three guys that we rely heavily on in the middle, to do the bulk of our work. Brav hasn't been in the best of form, so we've been trying to back him as much as we possibly can. And it just so happens the situation in the game dictated that he'd go down a little further, and that we give those guys, adequate enough time to get in and try to win the game for us.